He was ramped up.
Right now, you want to make sure you're ready to go back?
No, he dead. That's why I'm saying when you ramped up, you dead. You know what I'm saying? Oh.
Live on Zach TV. Who do we finally have in the building?
We got Jess Hilarious, and I'm here all the way from Baltimore City. I'm in Chicago. What's up, boo?
Man, chillin'. First off, whenever you go to Baltimore, you gotta go to Mount Dahmer Mall. That's a fact, right?
Mount Dahmer Mall all day, yeah. That's where I grew up, like 10 minutes away from that mall. So yeah, I'm right from there. The mall sits in the west side, heart of the west side, and that's where I grew up, Emerson Avenue. That's like 10 minutes away from the mall.
Tell me, how was it growing up in Baltimore? Because the world need to know that.
Honestly, really, for me, I've always been privileged. Like both of my parents, they're married. They've been married since before I was born. I've always gotten everything that I wanted. I've had friends who didn't know. I lived in the hood, but my house was the best house in the hood. My mother bought a house in the hood and renovated it. Glass mirrors everywhere. Like, so you only would know my house is in the hood if you pulled up outside. You know what I'm saying? But if you woke up in my house, you would think you in the suburbs, straight up. So yeah, straight up. But growing up, the shit I had to see was crazy. I done seen niggas get killed. I done seen niggas sell drugs. I done seen niggas, Chris, please. I done seen niggas go through everything. You know, take drugs, sell drugs, buy drugs, all that. And yeah, it was a crazy experience, but nevertheless, I had to go through it. Being a Baltimore native.
What got you into comedy? Because now you just fucking everything up.
Thank you. First of all, how I got into comedy is actually interesting because I actually was going to college for mortuary science. I wanted to play with dead bodies.
Oh.
Yeah. But then I didn't no more. You know what I'm saying? It got scary for me, so I was like, psych. That's not what I want to do. I want to be funny. So I know it's two totally different ends of the spectrum, but that's how it happened. I ended up wanting to be funny, then wanting to be a coroner. I was like, okay, dead people are very scary, but jokes are not. So that's why I was like, all right, I'm gonna do that.
What was the first thing that made you get into comedy? Like, did you talk about somebody? Did you talk about your boyfriend? Was this a family member you roasted the fuck out of them? Like, what got you into it? That you was like, yo, I'm gonna see this
got me into comedy? No, actually, I used to do parodies. I started doing parodies of reality shows. Or my first video on the internet was a parody of Maury Povich, You Are Not the Father. I did, I mocked the guys, like how they go in there and be like, man, that ain't even my baby. You know, straight up, I did that shit, and it was funny. It went viral, and I kept on going from there. And then my following grew, and then here I am. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about the Instagram, because that shit just was like...
That's all I got. Honestly, that's all I got. You know, everybody else, you know, like when you hear social media, you think Facebook. When you hear Jess Hilarious and social media, you think Facebook, Twitter, all that shit, man. I only got one social media. That's how I've been selling my shows. That's how I've been keeping a loyal fan base. That's how I've been, like, everybody know I'm not on Facebook, Twitter, all that. I'm on Snapchat and Instagram. You can only find my Instagram, my funny videos, my tour dates, all that shit, only on Instagram. I've been doing this shit running off of one social media.
So they making full pages of you?
Straight up.
Wow.
Yep, because it's like 4 pages on Facebook. That's me. That's not me. I have a Twitter account I don't use, so that shit is done.
That's done.
And I got a Snapchat that somebody hacked, and now they're using it to get money from people because people think it's still me. So, you know what I'm saying? I got a new Snapchat, though. That's Jess_hilarious, but it's just Twitter. it's just Instagram. That's all I got.
Wow. What motivates you to keep going? Because you never stop. Do you ever sleep?
Hell no. Like, I sleep because I smoke. And you know, when you smoke, you get tired because all the weed makes you sleepy. But, yeah, so I take naps. Let me say I take naps, but I don't go to sleep all night.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I wake up and I get the writing. And when I say writing, I don't mean physically writing. I write in my mind. A lot of comics, they might feel like disrespectful. I don't write my jokes at all. I've never written one joke down ever in my life. Never had a joke book, never had a pad or nothing. That shit is up in here, and I think that's what separates me from a lot of people. I'm real unique, and I'm fearless. You know what I mean? I'm scared to say the shit that people don't say on stage and online. So, you know what I'm saying? That's who I am.
Who did you grow up looking up to?
Martin.
Martin Lawrence?
Martin. I still watch Martin every day.
Okay.
I study everything he does. You know what I'm saying? And not even to mock him or not even to be like him or none of that. It's just, that's just who I grew up on. I watched that as a kid growing up, loved it. I watched Fresh Prince as a kid growing up, it was cool. I watched Cosby Show growing up, it was cool. The thing that caught my attention and really had me studying and picking apart the episodes and analyzing was Martin. I loved every element that was going on in the show. You know what I'm saying? It was funny, but it was serious. It was intimate. It Marshall. It's everything. You know what I'm saying? Martin gives you so many elements in one episode. I love it. So that's what I grew up on.
What's up with acting? When can we see you on a big screen?
My nigga, I got cast in my first movie. It's called 2 Seconds of Fame, starring me, Cat Williams, Kiki Palmer, Jay Farrell, Ronrico Lee. It's a lot of big names in the movie. I need to come out and see it. It comes out. Actually, I don't know when the fuck it comes out, so but because they didn't tell me that. But it'll be out 2018. I don't know if it's fall or spring. I don't know. The movies, they kind of crazy. Like my agents told me, sometimes they can tell you spring and it won't come out till fall. So don't quote me, but look for it in the year of 2018. And that's my year, by the way.
That shit, yeah. Last year was you was crazy last year.
Yeah, but the whole last year leading up to this year, because that's how I'm nominated in 3 categories on BET.com/social. BET Social Awards is coming up February 11th. Vote for me if you haven't already. I was nominated in 3 categories. Laughing my ass off, Social Hustle, and Clapback. Y'all know I gotta win that Clapback. I did Meek, Tiger, Wendy, everybody. Chris. I do Chris every day. Man, I clap back like crazy. Like, ain't nobody shit like mine. I don't give a fuck. Not 50 Cent. Not Shane. Like, that's my friend. So if you was about to do anything, you was about to get your ass whipped, because that's my friend.
Okay. Jess, we really sincerely appreciate you. Shout out to Zach TV.
Thank you so much, Zach TV. Have me when I'm back in Chicago. Thank you, bro.
That's what's up. One love.
Thank you.
Classic, right, y'all? Classic? Yes.